Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm Gianna.
And welcome to the We
Watch It All
podcast.
Wait, what are we saying?
We Watch It All podcast. Or
Where we watch it all and give you our opinions.
AKA the opinions no one ever asked her.
I'm sorry, my head jumped ahead like we were going to announce what show we were watching.
Do you know what's so funny?
Welcome to the Real Housewives stuff, but it's not even Housewives. This is Crappie Lake.
I was thinking, do we do something like that? Do we say where we watch it, but where we watch Real Housewives, or and then we do where we watch Crappie Lake, or
oh my god, we might have to do a quick little hiatus so we come up with an idea.
I don't think that requires a hiatus, my friend.
We'll have to see. Maybe next week we'll come back and we'll try that.
We'll see.
We'll work it out. Oh, sorry, just say it.
I'm saying season 1 like they're anticipating a season 2, which I don't see how they couldn't.
They need to now.
Yeah.
Get them on a plane.
Yeah.
And go.
Episode 7.
Second to last.
Christmas in July. Yeah, it's the last.
Next week's the finale. How upsetting. And it's the fact that there's nothing even... no whispers, no nothing. I need to hear a whisper immediately.
Well, look, it's 90 degrees there and the humidity is 83. And I figured I should mention it because they feel the need to put it on the screen.
I think they've done that multiple times. I just think we don't pay attention to it.
So it's an interesting thing.
A little too humid for us, okay? We keep it a nice 40% humidity here.
That's still a lot of humidity. Hair would be not hair. It would be a bush.
Speaking of hair, there's one little strand just sticking out that bun, bobbling around every time she says something.
Let it stay. Kathy Ann, the financial counselor, said
the lady who we couldn't remember her name in the first episode, because they made a big deal of when they said, "Oh, you're back. We haven't seen you since we got off the plane." So I'm like, "Oh my god, this is the lady who we couldn't remember."
Yep, there she is. Since she was on the tarmac, the girls meet up with her in town to decide. Oh, is that rain?
Well, my computer said it was going to rain when we were recording New York.
Doesn't tell a lie. We better hurry for lightnings and thunders. So they're discussing Christmas.
Did I just delete all my crappy notes?
Oh,
no, I didn't. Not that I had many. I was really just enjoying last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I never enjoy because I'm the heavy note taker. But they were enjoying the Christmas in July celebration that they're going to have. They were taking down the little
4th of July decorations. I think that's
the
what
bunting
it was.
She called it.
Yeah, I think that was probably for 4th of July.
It was probably it's those little red, white, and blue things that look like half circles that people hang on the tops of the ledges there. She was taking all that down. The best scene that could have ever been known to man, and honestly, they could have ended it right after that scene, was when they're starting to. They did a little discussion of what they're going to put up and how they're going to decorate.
Yeah, what they're going to get.
They opened the back of Kathy's car, I believe it was, and they discovered she had a leaf blower in the back of her car. And, this looks like a serious leaf blower.
Oh, no, it had to be.
She lets Luann use it. I don't know why. And lets Sonja celebrate her model-esque life, apparently. And just starts blowing her with the leaf blower. And it was pretty intense. It was really giving her, cheeks back, hair crazy. So Sonja tells her, would you like a turn? And Luann's like, sure. She goes right up Luann's skirt. I don't even understand why.
Well, who's shocked, though? That's
nobody. Yeah. And then they turn to Kathy. And they asked Kathy if she wants to go around. Well, Kathy went around. She was right up with those New York ladies. So get her hoo-ha going. And she was...
Oh, wait.
She was dancing around. It was something. And they could have ended it right there, and I would have been satisfied with that whole thing because that was hilarious in itself.
But if you listen to this compared to what we just did about New York,
don't
watch these girls the leaf blower.
How long is the show? Is it an hour? No.
Half hour.
It's
like 21 minutes.
They did more in a half an hour than those girls
they really
did
get them
in the
going.
Full hour. Yeah. They were back and forth. They did the celebration and the girls
But
headed back to the motel.
But I wonder if they make them have so much to do because they do film for 5 weeks. You know how Ultimate Girls Trip feels so jam-packed, but they're there for a week? Maybe, and they have a lot to do, and that they keep these girls.
They gave
going.
a lot of good content for 2 women. So I don't know what you're doing, New York Housewives. Buckle up and get going, because after that,
OC2.
They move right back to the motel, and they're setting up. It looked like new bed frames, and they got some carpet, I believe, in Sonja and Luann's room. I don't know if they got it in all the rooms, but they
No, because I think it was primarily just for
hers, but they did
because
get
they
new,
were going to
but
make
it
the
seemed like
suites.
they had new beds because they had a whole like stock stuff of them. Like there was a whole. Did you see all that stuff?
I don't know if that was for the gutters though, because you said they were changing the gutters. There was something else they were changing too. Like they were doing a lot of like little outside things.
But they also did like where we were saying about the hot tub. They set up a tarp over
that
that
was
so it'd
really
be cooler.
nice.
And then they did their whole fence in like a mural that was really pretty.
I think that's where the fence that they held Crappie Lake at.
Yeah,
no, Crappie Hour.
That Crappie Hour. Yeah, that's where they were doing it. And then they had like they set up like the seating area a little bit better over there to make it like look intentional.
Not just a hot tub by itself.
Yeah, no, and it actually like
it looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think what these girls did was they did try to bring a little ooh la la to the situation, but they kept it very like urban and like
they didn't make it like super bougie.
Yeah,
that it like stood out like a sore thumb.
No,
like it had to still match.
They matched
the town,
the town's aesthetic.
It's like one of those like a
Very
small town gets
and,
those like big buildings that just stand out for
you're
no
just
reason.
like, what the hell's that?
Why did you do that? Yeah,
no, it matched the town's aesthetic, which was like homey and
small town.
Yeah, so it was nice. I mean, they stuck to what it was. We see Luann's bathroom first. And it's nice. Don't get me wrong. But now we know how they got it done fast because it wasn't too much of anything.
No, it was just like a little. It was
something. Just they painted it white. They brought in a new like sink and countertop, and then they put doors. I think on the closet, but they made it bigger. It was much bigger, and it had twinkly lights. There was a little bit of pink and all like that in it to make it a little more girly for her. Sonja's was a little plainer. I mean, to be honest with you, aside from the closet that she was able to kind of walk into, I wasn't...
Well, she said it's a walk-in closet. As long as you can walk in it, it's a walk-in closet.
It's a walk-in closet, yeah, sure.
I'm in it, it's a walk-in closet.
No, but it looked like there was space, like she made more space for it. Here's the thing. To me, that was a waste, and they should have used that area for more things because people are not coming to stay there for hours, days, years, months, that you really need a huge
forget to like unpack and things like that.
Most people don't. Like, they could have done some. But, I mean, it was still nice. I get it. But it looked...
You don't know. Maybe you want to prep for the Testicle Festival and have your closet, your clothes all set out in the closet. You never know.
Perhaps they did. I don't know. But they got that done quickly. They unveiled the mural to the motel owner, and he was very impressed. And he said, I really like that. I really like that a lot. All of a sudden, now we're done with that. And again, girls are moving on. They keep it moving. They're back in town. They're back with Kathy, and they're setting up the decorations. And Sonja has found a friend in Kathy.
Oh, definitely.
Without a doubt, they were having themselves way too much fun.
As Bryn is Sonja, Kathy is the Benton Sonja.
Nah, she could be. She could definitely be the Benton Sonja. And they were having a really good time getting along. She made herself a friend. All of a sudden now, they're done decorating, and you see them back at the Civic Center now with what we thought was Bill, but no,
It's Courtney Cox.
It's Courtney Cox. They're calling him Bill because they don't even remember his damn name.
Well, my favorite, though, is when they come to him, and Luann's like, so you went over the song? And he's like, no. And then later she's like, yeah, well, no, we didn't even go over the song, too. It's like, how she was like kind of like upset that he didn't get to like rehearse the song. It's like, well, neither did you two.
No, they didn't do
anything.
So
it's like, how could you be upset at him? And you didn't even do the song.
And they're typical Luann and Sonja because Luann wants to follow along, sing the song, do what they have, and Sonja wants to change things every step of the way. Every time she wants to, they're saying she wants to include another person. I mean, the sad part is it didn't appear to me that they even sung anything.
I don't even know if it's even. I still don't even think it was done. It was like they sang a line and they're like rewrite.
I have to believe that they did something because here's why. Because every time like you turn around, it was like, okay, now the park is cleared and it's done. Now this is done and it's done. So I think although we feel like we see a lot, they have left out a lot of the like tedious stuff that they might have done. So I'm assuming they practiced. And we just missed it.
Who really knows?
I don't know. It's something to see. So right from there, they go to get dressed for the Christmas decoration part, the Christmas celebration.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things they needed to check off their list. Was
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Because it was something that they said they already have done here, but they wanted to make it better, basically.
Yeah. So they got them a better tree. They got them a suds machine. They got drinks for parents. And something that would probably look at like nothing to us, they were calling them Christmas hookers, and I mean,
Well, here's my thing.
outfits
Luann's
were a
like,
bit
yeah, my
much.
skirt's so short, but for the whole part before this, in her normal outfits, the whole time her skirt was blowing up in every other scene.
Yeah, so I don't know
it's
why
like
they
I
were
don't
shocked.
really
Or her
know why
shorts
she was
were-
shocked by how short her
I
outfit
don't-
was.
I guess maybe because she knew that little kids were going to be there.
I guess
That's the only thing
My
I could
favorite
think
thing
of.
too is they were like, "Oh, we got you guys like a tree." It's like they don't have like a town tree for like Christmas in general that they could just.
I
reuse?
think they might have, but I don't think it was
like they wanted
big.
to have.
Yeah,
like,
I think
bigger
they
tree.
because they said they wanted them to have like a a really nice
'cause I was
tree.
like, well, look, at least it doubles down, and now they can reuse these Christmas decorations in Christmas time. Like it's kind of smart.
Yeah,
like, it's like
you can definitely.
you know.
Yeah, and they got them some nice stuff and all. Like the suds machine looked fun.
Yeah.
And Sonia and her were competing for the microphone, and
Oh, so that was not even a competition. Sonja ripped that right
yeah,
out of her
she really
hand.
ripped it right out of her hand and said, "Let's introduce ourselves." But the part that we really couldn't wrap our minds around, and it was really tricky.
Wait,
was,
before we go, don't get to her yet.
no, were the gifts.
Oh, the gifts. I thought you were jumping to the.
They were
special
giving out
guest.
gifts, and we were like, "Wait, what?"
Looked
were
like
they?
knives
It
and
looked-
shovels.
It looked, well, Sonia yelled, "Look, shovels!" I mean, I just
Look, I know they gave Craig something.
yes, something to it was something that the town
I don't
needed.
know. It was some kind of
It was
special.
yeah, it was
working
supplies or something, and then they mentioned Black and Decker.
Yeah, like
the-
they
to
have
come-
like I think like bunch of stuff.
yeah, that was coming to help, like, for them to, like, I guess, maintain the town, rebuild the town, stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
I guess stuff like that is not easy to come by, and,
Yeah.
like, so.
And when they pulled up to, I forgot this. Sonia had extensions in her lap when they were driving to the Christmas party.
Did she? I didn't see that.
I don't know
I
where
think
they
you
went
said
when they
it,
got into the
but-
horse thing, but they had extensions in. She had like
Maybe she had to give up and let
I
it
don't
go.
know, maybe. I mean, she had the hood on the whole time too. Afraid a nip was gonna pop out of Sonia's dress.
Oh.
I thought we were gonna have like a you
Yeah.
know dress comes untied because I didn't realize she didn't have no straps, not even like clear straps. I don't
it
think.
was strapless.
And I'm like,
God bless her.
all the soap and the suds. I was worried.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, they got right in there with the suds and all like that, like with the kids playing with the kids and all. Like, that's the one thing you can't say about these two. Like, they
Yeah.
will get right in there. They don't have a problem with that.
No.
So that's why, like, you can't help but love them because they do, like, it's not just like, oh, let's set it up and, like, oh, we're just going to stand back here. Like, they were, like,
Yeah.
wet. Like, they were a mess. And then the mayor came along.
Yeah, he
and
did come.
She was telling them about the tree and, the different things and, like, was this what you wanted? And, they checked that one off their little list of things to do.
And you know what I saw too? Someone was like, I love it. Someone was like, oh, should Ramona join them next season? And I on Instagram, and the first comment I saw was just somebody in capital letters. No. Because it's not. She would not.
No, she
like,
wouldn't
be
with
fun.
that. She would be the Debbie Downer of the group.
And it would ruin the show. Like, it would not be as fun.
No, because
as
here's
it
the
is.
thing. Like, even when they're fighting, they're still like
It's still goofy. It's not like a serious.
yeah, and they're letting it go a little bit easier. Like Sonia, not as much as Luann, which I thought Luann would be the one to be like when she ripped the mic out of her hand. Like I thought she
I think
was definitely.
Luann has just finally given up. Like, that's Sonia.
Yeah, well, because when
It's
they were doing
easier
the
just to
song,
ignore her.
Yeah, when they were doing the song, she kept saying that she's like, I know this is her process, and there's just no point fighting her. You just gotta let her
Yeah.
go. And I
So
think
I
she
think
gets
that's
that.
the issue. Like, Ramona
Where
doesn't
she
have
can't
that.
let her go. Like she can't just let her do her thing.
No.
Sonia. Like I don't know why. It's weird that she just can't let her do her thing. I don't know what that's about, but then you see Christmas is apparently done and dusted and it's over, and they're back at the Civic Center. They're worried because they don't have that many
They're
tickets.
supposed to sell 500. I think they sold like
60.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's like, I mean, like,
And you do see them, they show flashbacks of them going around with the flyers, putting them on trucks, handing them to people, putting them in
Yeah.
windows. So they are trying to, like, they are actively out there,
I'm
like,
gonna be
doing
honest.
something about it.
if my town had that, would I go? No. Just because I'm not interested. I never even went to like a school play ever.
No, but in small towns like that is
No, I
stuff
know.
that they do.
It does
like,
have a big turnout typically. Like, even when our town pulls out some little activities, people show up in droves here. And it's like,
yeah.
no thank you, but I'm just not a townsperson. I don't want to be by a bunch of people.
So they're really focused on this girl group that's dancing. And I don't understand if they think
Maybe
they're
they're the finale act?
I don't know what they are, if they're the opening, closing, or what, but they decide that they're going to bring Paula Abdul in to help the girls like learn and do the dances, and obviously capitalize on taking a picture with her to see if they can get people to buy more tickets.
Yeah, she's
Which,
just
do
training
we
them,
think
but is she
she's-
showing up for
That's what I'm
the...
saying. You think, is she going to be there for the Follies? I don't know. But
My favorite thing to think, though, is that she's probably not even getting paid half what Luann and Sonja are getting paid to be here. She's just in some random town. Like, you know?
Well, and the
like,
first
how
thing-
did they get her to do this? I mean, I
don't-
guess it was like, I guess they probably promoted it as like, it's like a charity thing.
I mean, they could have paid her decently.
I know, but I'm just like, but you know, also like Paula Abdul, like
she's trying to stay relevant, so this is one way to do it. Paula Abdul.
like those. I mean, those girls are kind of young. It's like, you know.
But you're a dancer, you know who Paula Abdul is. It's like,
I mean, I know who she is, but I'm just saying.
Like, dancers know who people like that. Debbie Allen, they know who these people are. They're dancers.
Now you name somebody I don't know.
Yeah, she was on Fame. Like, she's...
Yeah, I guess it works like that, but,
she's from the Cosby Show, too. Like, those girls that are dancers know these, like,
no, but I know,
dancers,
but it's not like somebody that, like, I don't know, maybe all the town would be excited.
And Paula Abdul is still kind of like, well, she was from, whatchamacallit?
American Idol?
Yeah, so, I mean, if you didn't know her from dancing...
No, I know, I'm just saying.
I mean,
she's like a little rogue.
And she was on... Was she on The Voice too?
No,
maybe not.
Maybe America's Got Talent. I don't know.
No, I think she was just
American Idol.
But
that's where I know her from.
But she's
no, but it's just so random, rogue.
But Paula Abdul, they said that she was their friend.
Well, no, I know.
To be honest with you, Paula's probably more Luann's age because she's probably my age or older.
I don't know.
She's still going. She's still dancing.
It's really just
she's dancing with. These young people know her too because you know who she's dancing with now? She's dancing with on TikTok with all the ones that do those dancing things from...
Charli D'Amelio.
Not so much Charli D'Amelio. The one, Twitch, his wife, and there's like, they have like a little group. I can't remember their names. Oh my God.
I don't know.
There's like 4 brothers that dance together. Yeah, they come up, the Smith brothers. I'm not sure, but I just saw her on there with them and I'm like, wait, what is she doing with them? So she's staying relevant, but she was giving the girls tips and she was a good sport.
If they brought her out and they didn't know.
No, but I think she was curious about this whole thing because they said something about thank you for coming to Benton or something. And she's like, no, wait, I have to know. How are these people accepting you guys being here? Like, what do they think of you guys being here? Like, she was very intrigued with the whole thing. So, sometimes people, you'd be surprised. She could be a fan of the Housewives.
True.
For all we know.
Well, there are those, like, road cards people randomly be like, like Rihanna, they said she was a fan of, like, New York and all that.
What's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. Big fan of all the Housewives. Like, she'll go nutso with that. A lot of them. I mean, look at what's his name? The one.
Michael
Rappaport. We started a whole podcast on this. This is like, he was serious. He follows it, like, to the T. There's a lot of them that do. So, to them, it's just as exciting as somebody meeting them, I guess.
Sure.
But anyway, she's helping the girls, and the girls that were very excited, they take a picture. I'm assuming going to post it to social media.
Print it out big and hang it from that 4th of July Christmas tree.
Really? So Craig shows up to tell them that he's not going to be able to be there.
He's go-kart racing.
Which
I'm honestly kind of sad because that sounds fun. They should have put those 2 on go-karts.
That would have been good too. He is a good sport because he is one of the ones that called them hookers at Christmas. They make him get up on stage and dance with Paula Abdul. She kind of teaches him a little something, and they're all doing it. But the best was before he showed up, though. Paula Abdul was showing the girls stuff, and all you see is like Luann and Sonja in their respective little spots, like trying to do the dance with them, which I was just like, it was like that one.
They're like, let's take some cues for our song.
Well, it was kind of like Mean Girls, mom in the audience doing the dance, and, no, stop, Mom. But they did end up getting up to do a little dance with Paula and Craig. Craig was a good sport. So they kind of just, like, ended there with the girls.
Yeah, dancing. For next week. It's going to be at the Follies.
Yeah, so we got to see what this... And it looks intense.
Oh,
Microphones are not set up, and
Luann's
got the long pony, and,
it's serious when she puts the long pony in, too. So, that is true. That's when she's in full... cabaret countess mode.
I don't know. And that's what's hard because I know Sonja, it's just fun and games to her, but like Luann, because she is such in the cabaret mode.
I think she's going on cabaret tour again.
She is.
This month,
definitely is.
Starting again. I don't know. I just saw it on Instagram.
She's somewhere. Christmas? I forget.
I don't know.
There's somewhere she's doing it, but she is very like regimented and very like.
Well, because this has become her thing. With no housewives, like it is just like.
But I think she also knows that it is fun to be like off the cuff and do things, but you really can't. Like you do have to have like
a semblance. At least for this, like this is like a something that
Yeah, you have to have.
Like when they go up and they sing, you could be a little goofy, but like you don't want to mess with these other kids.
No, like Sonja thinks it's just like, well, just go out there and throw things around and see what lands. No, you really can't do that.
I would love to see Sonja because she does those Sonja in the City.
I know.
I would love to see it because I feel like it might be a little like.
That's what's her name is doing. The 3
Tres Amigas. Yeah, they're
Tres Amigas. They're at a comedy show or something, but they are just doing that. They're just kind of getting up there and like
doing whatever,
and that's fine if it's just like
only done in the OC.
No, but But it's fine if it's going to be just like them three and doing nothing else on stage. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you're going to have multiple acts coming through,
No, that needs to be organized.
You can't be. Yeah, no, you can't be doing that. That doesn't work like that. So that's it. I mean, it's sad, but they jam packed a lot. Girls of New York, get on board. I mean, come now.
I mean, honestly, everybody.
I can't wait to see that Legacies trip because I mean.
Oh my goodness. We need that one sooner than later.
Yeah.
Salt Lake's coming back, which we haven't started. I mean, technically we watched season 1 when it first aired, but we never kept up with it. But we're going to see if we can get back on that and start covering that when it comes out. Because we were interested in their storyline, what the hell was going on with those two.
And especially, we were kind of renewed with the girls trip for sure. Yeah.
So we'll see. I got to know what happened. I got to know about this Jen Shaw.
It's tough though because I want to do that one, but like I was listening to Teddy and Tamara talk about Atlanta, and I'm like,
we gotta catch up on that too.
Oh my god,
we're close to that, but it's like we're never gonna catch up in time for Atlanta.
You know what it is? Well, they're already doing their reunion apparently.
We're
but
done.
What gets me is like when I hear what they're talking about like Cynthia coming back.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god, so
we still have Cynthia.
I know, so we still have Cynthia, and then they're talking about Kenya, and they kept talking about cousin Courtney, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that the cousin that she introduces every once in a while with the aunt? So apparently cousin Courtney is a regular on the show now.
Oh my god.
And they're saying that like she's bashing Kenya and stuff like that now, and so they're like, she won't be back.
Oh my god. And you know what too we have to get on Potomac, because remember they had that big fight in the bar, that clip I showed you a while ago.
Yeah.
We have so much we have to do, but I think we're going to prioritize Salt Lake, then we'll hopefully finish Atlanta, get on Potomac. And by then, New Jersey's going to be back.
Because Salt Lake doesn't have that much.
No.
Is it
3
episodes?
So we'll be quickly through this.
Yeah.
Cashew's waking up. I don't know. They knocked her out between recording episodes.
Or she fell.
But listen, we do Crappie every Thursday. Next week will be our last Thursday for Crappie.
Sad.
But we do the OC every Monday, and we do New York every Wednesday. Hopefully you'll leave us a good rating. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Don't give us a thumbs down. Instead, leave a comment telling us how we can improve. Subscribe, follow, and turn notifications so you don't miss any episode.
Tell us, would you visit Crappie Lake? I'd be interested. I'm not gonna lie. Christmas in July, I'd be interested.
Yeah, I think if you set it up right, you know what, you got to think about it. Like you could
machine.
get a lot done. Testicle Festival, Christmas in July.
I could pass on the testicle.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it. We gotta go. I gotta go put like earmuffs on or something. I can't listen to this child scream.
Yeah. Then the sun's coming out, even though the devil's waking in the back.
What the hell?
Hey, hit the button and just shut it down.